Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Arisa Gaming. I'm back. It is Wednesday. I'm going to argue about whether to do Mega Aquarium or Oxygen Not Included today, but I decided to do Oxygen Not Included because we have hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a momentous occasion and absolutely unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. Hello, Kuji. Hello, Kuji. How are you doing? Hello, Willow Rainey. You are indeed first. You beat them to it. Yes, we're back. More Oni. More Oni. Let's continue. Frankly, there's a lot of stuff I want to do today. And what's going on with OBS? There we go. Just had a little bit of a freak out. I think we're alright. Okay. Let's speed through it for now just to get to some music. Love that feature of the game. What else did we actually want to do? We can't reach this build? Why is that? Because you can't actually get up here. Okay, let's build a ladder segment here. That's fine. You still need to finish the conveyor rail, and we also do need you to build the automation for the hydrogen, because at the moment we're just burning all the hydrogen for no real reason. We did finish off a spawn, so that's nice. I think what I'll actually do is probably seal this in. I would like to fill this with hydrogen. We do actually have pipes for it. If I actually hook up a pipe over here, then we can close off the room. So let's do that. I think if we just go in like that, that'll be okay. Yeah, let's get a little bit stuck in and then we'll decide what to do. I'm pretty sure what I want to do today is just get all the space stuff sorted here so we can just keep exchanging payloads between the two planetoids. This rocket I want to move. Basically what I want to do is I want to put solar panels everywhere that we're not actually landing payloads and launching them. And then put the rocket above that somewhere. So what I want to do on this planet is I actually want to... I think I'm going to remove the first solar panel and put the payload stuff here. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure there's room for me to squeeze everything in here. We'll see. We'll do that today as well. And then that way we can actually freely exchange resources between the two planets so we can start some other projects. Like we got slicksters, we got chlorine gas. Not exactly sure what we're going to do. Let's just get to the music. I wish this game would start with music after being muted. There we go. Music. Also, my webcam keeps misbehaving as well. It's very annoying that it keeps setting itself to the wrong setting. Right, stay like that, please. I don't think it helped that I accidentally unplugged everything while the intro music was playing. Okay, let's speed to it again now. Right, set this to 10 and 19. So now this should only run when we're actually trying to fill up the circuit. Oxygen is all building up down here at the moment. So what I actually want to do, I believe, is probably just seal this off. Like, actually seal this off. Oh, we can't seal this bit off because that's where the rad bolts need to go through. We can put a rad bolt joint plate there once we get some plastic. We do want to just play somewhat fast while we get our Draco population up. We're going to have to seal it here. That's going to have to happen. So you need a priority 9, this pipe. You guys like building pipe anyways. It's not an issue. Yeah, chat is working today. That's good. Yes, I'm keen to actually make some progress on this playthrough. I want to get to the point where we're really doing new stuff, and I feel like we're getting there. But we do need reed fiber and plastic first, so we might as well wait for that. Why aren't you growing? Atmosphere, right? Yeah, atmosphere. I want to exchange a Ash Assault Line. Also, I think what I want to do... We've got 10 people here. We do have room for exactly 10 people. I think we're going to send the pilot back. So, red shirt is here. No one else is on here. Change destination. Go back to the home asteroid. What's inside? You got any food? No. You got oxalite? Yes. I don't think I really care about food. Yeah, let's just get you to go. Go home. Go home, and then we'll send some more stuff across from the other planet. Because the next thing I want to do is actually get a payload launcher set up on the main planet. Your brain is still yet to comprehend this game, that's fine. This water is absorbing the heat from the eruption nicely. That's good. Not that there's a huge amount of heat. I don't believe we put a mask terminal over here, so that's not a problem. Right, you've done with that pipe, so what's going on with this now? So you should actually be venting hydrogen once we get some. So let's seal this up. Because of the Wheezewort's actual breathing action here, this should actually remove all the other gases and eventually replace it with hydrogen in this room. So it's going to actually cool stuff better, because the Wheezeworts cool stuff based on the specific heat of the gas that they're in. So that's nice. I guess there's still going to be some gas exchange over here. But the gas in this room is fairly limited, so maybe it'll get pushed out eventually. Who knows? Your IQ is just stuck. It's just a cat with a paper bag stuck in its head. Aww. Right. So this is full of rad bolts. So destination needs to be home. And then we actually need to start loading you. It looks like we can just build stuff in front of the Trailblazer. That's pretty interesting. Seems quite unusual. Doesn't look like anyone's running on the wheel. That's good. Anything else we want over here? The temperature is hopefully gradually decreasing over here. You guys can't reach over here. Let's actually put a ladder here just so you can reach all of this stuff. Who's idle? Yeah, you're probably idle over here now. I want to start sending more people from this planet to the next planet as well. But equally, it's probably about time we start doing pip shenanigans over here. So, let's see. The tile has no... So, pip planting rules. No more than 2 plants at a square, 6 left, 6 down, 5 right, 5 up. Okay, let's do an experiment. So, for now, I just put a load of farm tiles in these bits, because what I want to do is I want to wild plant additional arbitraries over here with all these acorns. I want to see what tiles we can actually plant them in. You forgot conveyor systems exist because no one can actually build it yet. Nice. Right, you've sealed that off. So now, all of this oxygen we can just straight up release into the base. So you can go down like this. And then we can dig out the random crap over here. Is my camera actually just turning off the setting, even though I keep setting it? I keep setting it to not actually turn off. And it keeps forgetting. That's very upsetting. I've literally got it set to -7 exposure, and I've turned off auto exposure. So it shouldn't actually be changing, because the light in here isn't changing. Boo hiss. Yeah, we need to actually make some room for these vents. I was going to set up some proper oxygen pipes, so I can't be bothered. Let's see, what is the actual temperature? So the temperature's high in here where we're not cooling it down, but the water is coming in here and absorbing most of the heat from the oxygen here. We'll see how that goes. We're probably going to have to run this for quite a few cycles to see how effective it is. Also, you need to actually stop running on these. You should have plenty of power now for operating all of this. Are you venting all the hydrogen over here? You're venting all the hydrogen over here. That's very funny. Okay. I may have forgot to do that. This should now actually be self-powered. For real. Okay. Yes, release all the oxygen. So people are idle over here. We need to make the payload launcher over here now, I think. So, in terms of where we would put this, what's that going to look like? Yeah. I could put it here. And then I have to cover this bit up. That's actually fine. I don't have a problem with that. This would have to change. That's fine. I think all of this stuff is going to have to change anyways. So let's actually take this pipe and connect it over here. I feel like we didn't really need this too much in the end. So I'll just take this off here for now. You can build that. And then we can remove all of this. The space scanner we can put somewhere else. I'm not overly fussed about that. I'm not even minorly fussed about this, actually. I think we can just remove this. I don't think we need to know when we're getting oxalite showers anymore. It's nice that it's happening, but... yeah, I don't think it's mandatory that we know anymore. So let's put the payload thing over here. So I guess put some granite tiles down here. You can remove all of this stuff as well. Yeah, remove that. How about you don't remove these specifically for now? And then we can actually access all this deconstruction. Yes, it's a good idea. Right, Whisker's Mobile is back here, so the rocket pilot is back here. I'm not sure whether we needed to do that or not, but I felt like doing it. Interplanetary launcher. So this seems like the good spot for it. And then, in terms of the actual payload opener... okay, so here's what we're going to... If we put the targeting beacon down here, that's going to... I don't think they're all going to land exactly on this tile. I think they're going to land to the side of it a little bit, but we're going to have auto sweepers to capture everything. Let's see, if we rotate this, this is the closest I can get it. That's annoying. I feel like I'm going to have to actually do some shenanigans over here. I think I can actually do this. Remove these 3 ladders. I would love to do this without actually moving any of the solar panels. We did not plan this very well, but we're going to investigate. I'm just straight up turning this lamp off, because my webcam is not behaving. Does that actually help? No. God damn it. I can't just fiddle with this all day. It never normally does this. I think we're just going to have to leave it. Right, so I can reach over to most of these tiles. There'll be a couple over here I won't be able to reach. But I think I can actually put a... I can actually put one over here. Yeah. Okay, so that can go like this. Then we'll need some conductor panels. So these will be made of aluminium. These will go here. I think I need to remove the pipe from that bit. Does this generate heat? Yes. So that will need a conductor panel as well. Right, I'm just going to leave the webcam. It's clearly decided it's not very happy with me. So that can go here now. But what I actually want to do is disconnect that. Run this that way, run this that way. And then this can just go up here. I'm not convinced we fully need this, but that's fine. So that can go there. We need a loader to go up here somewhere. Does this fit? Yes. Okay, so the loader needs to go directly above this, I think, on a shared tile. Actually, this loader works. I just need to put one loader up here. Okay. So that can just go here, I guess. And then we need another conductor panel over here, so cancel that. Thankfully, we had enough aluminium left over to do this. So that goes there. The targeting beacon is going to have to go down here. There's no other way around it. Unless... Actually, I'm a twit. If I put it here, it's got coverage from all of these. Yeah, we'll just put it here. Targeting beacon, go. This doesn't generate heat. So I can go there, and then wherever the conveyors end up for the rocketry, this could be where the payload launcher goes. Yes, let's put an auto sweeper in here. Can this reach down here? It can if we put it here. And then what we do is... This is going to get very stupid very quickly, but that's fine. We put literally a chute. Or a dispenser, so it drops it off the top. No, that's very silly. We want the oxalite to stay here. We want the oxalite to stay submerged for when we don't need to convert it into oxygen. And then this would go to a conveyor loader. It's here. And then this auto sweeper would grab it and put it in a payload opener here. Maybe. You know what? That's fine. That's actually fine. So then, where's the payload opener? Here. And then what I can do is I could just put this here. The payload opener can go here. Okay. That sounds good to me. There's definitely going to be some priority shenanigans going on. Also, it probably would make sense to just move this, but I want to keep this here as a sign of our heritage. I think you can reach all of this. So this will be set to priority 8, and then the payload launcher, payload opener will be set to priority 9. And that way it will actually load it in sequence like this. We'll set this to everything except oxalite. Any dupes? What we got? You're a very good rancher. I think we're going to print you. You're too... I mean, you've got the decreased food morale bonus, which is not ideal. You're not that good. For some reason, I thought this was the increased one. Yeah, I don't want you to have morale issues all the time. Not really in a hurry for more duplicates at the moment. That might change soon. Right, set this to 8, and then set this to everything except abyssal, except oxalite. Okay. No conveyor receptacle, okay. I think that's actually fine. We don't need one. We just need you to load in here and then unload here. Okay. And then in terms of actually loading this, we need a conveyor loader. So that conveyor loader is being built here. We can set this to manual loading as well, and then set this to priority Oh. We can't set a priority on this. So the destination is obviously Pastilios. Let's to priority 8. Manual loading. Of whatever we want to send to space. And then... Oh, right. This just goes in here like this. Yeah. Oh, I see what we've got to do. We've got to conveyor load everything in here. Okay, I think what we do is... So this is going to be set up for Oxalite, because Oxalite is going to land over here. I think what we do is we set a sensor on this and detect if it's Oxalite, and if it's Oxalite, we just drop it over here by this one. And if it's not, we send it to the payload. Yeah, I think we do that. Oh, we don't have conveyor automation, do we? We don't have this thing, and we don't have enough data banks. We have 14 over here, and we have 4 over here. Yeah, we actually don't have enough data banks to do this. That's very funny. Is this the point where we just open up the chlorine vents to get data banks? Could be. I think it is. Yeah, go ahead and analyze this, get some data banks. We could do space research pretty soon, but we don't have plastic to do it yet, so we are still kind of limited. In fact, is that even going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. There's no geyser down here. Hey, Carmike, hope you're doing well. Yeah, okay, don't bother with this then. My webcam is misbehaving today. Perhaps because I accidentally unplugged everything. We're fine. Hello, Crispy Viking. I just wanted to say I still think about your fish, and if I see them crying, I'll send the Labour Inspectorate to your home. Yeah, if I see my fish crying, I'll be a bit worried as well, because I'm pretty sure they don't have tear ducts. But I hope you're doing well. Whiskers is doing very well. Alright. I think what I've got to do is I have got to... just connect this to the main network. Because I can't tell it to drop the Oxalite yet. Because we don't have the ability to get the automation for that. So for now, I think we just let the Oxalite build up. For now, I think we just let the Oxalite build up and we set this to just manual use. I think that's what it is. You'll go reboot the system into a deep clean. Good night. Sure. I'm quite eager to actually test this out. Oh, rad bolts. We need rad bolts over here. We can do that. We have rad bolts. Alright. Lads and ladies, I believe it is time for you to actually come down here and dig all of this crap out. We put it off for eons. But now we've actually got to do it. Yeah, we'll start by clearing all of this out, and then we'll just grab all of this. And then we'll actually put some lead tiles here. No, we don't have any lead? Okay, we'll just put some regular tiles here. Hello, well-bred grapefruit. Hope you're doing well. I do enjoy your username. So, radiation from the satellite is obviously very high. Which tile is best? I mean, obviously directly underneath would be ideal. But I'd prefer to keep this insulated so that our dupe isn't getting irradiated in bed. That was perhaps not the best plan. Let's just dig out these tiles first and see what we get. In the meantime, I'm sure you guys are just running over here. That's alright. Leofar still needs to do all the mechatronics work. Oxalite, or oxygen, we need to actually open this up so all the oxygen can get out of here. And then just start digging more of these tiles, I think. Good to see the SPOM is working well, though. Also, did we actually just disconnect this? I believe no, but the gas pressure isn't going to go down anytime soon, so we're probably not going to generate any more hydrogen over here. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we're generating excess hydrogen over here, so we can just fill it up like this. So, here you go. Have fun. There you go. We'll see how that goes. Oh look, Draco egg. We are getting lullabied. Good. We need to rapidly multiply our Draco egg production. Imagining we might end up with a few eggs over here. We've got 4 reed fiber at the moment. We're saving up our first lots of reed fiber for the critter condos. We can fit more Dracos in that a little bit. You can't reach this. It's fair enough. Going to stream and immediately Chrome crashes. Are your dupes hacking me or what? Yes. My dupes have immense hacking skill. Right, we need to send glass to the other planet to build solar panels. That's not negotiable. So please fill this with glass. Yeah, rockets over here, so that's fine. We have some metal ore in here. Alright, here's what we do. I've come up with a solution. So this needs to be supported. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on a door, and we're going to put the door on a switch so we can turn it on and off and drop stuff through that way. This feels very silly, but it should work. Alright, I would like to actually tile this up as well. And then we'll just remove the natural tiles on the inside. Oh, we can't tile it up. Oh, okay, that's very funny. How much air do we have? Yeah, not very much. I'm not too worried about air here anymore. Should I be worried?
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you very much for the Prime Cyberdyne. Yeah, Whiskers, very much appreciates your patronage, as do I. Thank you very much for your support. It means a lot. Amazon Prime is great. I enjoy using the Twitch Prime sub as well. It's the main reason why... one of the main reasons why I use Amazon Prime. Yes, thank you very much. We are gradually trying to fund our lamp that's up here. So the lamp is not misbehaving, the webcam is misbehaving today, but we've already paid for that. We've already paid that off. Right, can you actually build these? Yes. Good. I'm idle. Amazing. Nature Reserve is doing well. This is keeping everyone sane. It looks like Red Shirt Guy has some stress, but that's because he just came off a rocket, so I'm not too concerned. You aren't getting any oxygen? Why is this? We deliver some masks here. There's not any oxygen in this pipe because our rust machine isn't running. Because we're not getting any brine out of this, because we're not pumping any brine ice out. So we have 27.2 tons of brine ice. It's all down here. I think I did tell you to manually keep loading this. Oh, you can't access that anymore. Well, that's not very convenient. I think I'm going to have to remove this then. Yeah, we need more salt to actually get more oxygen, guys. I mean, you're erupting and off-gassing, but that's not going to do a huge amount on your own. Yeah, oxygen levels are pretty low. The oxalite is diffusing over here, but that's not exactly what we want. Oh! Wait. Oh, you're full of stuff. You're not full of rad bolts. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, how did you fill with rad bolts? So, radiation. Let's grab a generator. So... probably just this one. And then some reflectors. So that one can go here. And then we'll want to go up here. And we'll probably need to do some shenanigans. So I'm going to deconstruct this door. That was there to stop the oxalate from off-gassing, but I don't think that's the most important thing in the world anymore. So we're just going to open that up. And then you need to remove these. And then we need to get a rad bolt in this little gap. Also, it's funny that there's actually a fairly decent amount of radiation from space, but we're sending it from this satellite. I still think that makes sense. It's more power efficient. Right. It's gonna have to go here and then go diagonally. This is becoming a very confusing ladder. So, power-wise, let's plug this into... I don't think it really matters anymore. Plug it in here. I could put another one here. Actually, hold on, what am I doing? Remove this. I didn't realize I could build you so close. I can just build you closer on this side, apparently. Well, that's good. This one I'll just reverse and, Oh. Oh, I see. I'll have to remove this ladder and then just have it go that way. I like the little minigame of redirecting all the rad bolts. It amuses me. Actually more rad. It's actually more at this level. I've done the wrong thing again. So you need to go there and then you need to go up. This isn't solving the problem. We don't have any oxygen in this pipe. Or in general. Are you actually melting this again? You should be. Yeah, the brine is starting to go around this. The pump is disabled. I think I just need to tell this to always pump at this point. So just deconstruct... Not that. Just deconstruct this wire. Because we need to get all the regular water out of here so we can desalinate the brine. That's very important. Water is at least hot enough. Wow, this brine ice is very cold. It's not ideal. Oh, it's just a very small amount of brine ice. Oh, okay, that's not an issue. Let's keep melting for my amusement. So now you're going to pump that out and all the excess water should get dropped down here. Good. Right, how is this coolant loop looking? Is that actually going in here? I believe it will if it actually gets that far. We shall see. I think we actually need to build a ladder over here just so you can reach all of this. It's probably fine for now. Then you can build this targeting beacon at some point when you feel like it. Oh, right, yeah, it's just the oxygen. Damn it. Yeah, we're really in a pickle, actually. If we're not generating oxygen on this planet, we're literally only getting it from off-gassing pea water at the moment, and these machines, and the oxalate from space, which we don't want to off-gas. You don't really have a choice. So I think what I've got to do is I've got to put a... So this is where we're just storing oxalite to off-gas into the base. So I think for now I'm just going to put a pump here. And we're going to set up a shut-off with some automation. Make sure it's just oxygen. So that can go like this. And then the oxygen can go up here. And then the other gases can just, I don't know, go over here. Something like that. Okay, and then element sensor goes here. And go there. Power this. That'll do. And then we can get some emergency oxygen in these masks. We do kind of need that. Right, at least you're actually producing some salt again. How much rust have you got in here? You've got like 100 tons of rust on this one tile now. Yeah, the rust ain't the shortage. All of our salt is coming from this machine. It's not coming out very quickly, I must say. We're kind of getting there now. Give it a moment. But the thing is, we're feeding all the water to plants, so we haven't got any left in our tank. There's not actually a lot of oxygen over here. Now, we could try and melt all this ice, but that's, again, a temporary solution to this problem. Right, what? Oh, you need to be set to oxygen. Okay. That's working now. Good. I like this. I know you could do fancier things with the valve, set it to a low amount and get a mechanical loop going. I like the shut-off thing. It's simple. I can just plop it down whenever I feel like it. So that's at least going to get you back outside into space. So this rad bolt reflector needs to go here, and then that needs to shoot diagonally downwards. And then you need to build another rad bolt thing here. Now there's also still a decent amount of power up here and over here, so we could put some more in if we really wanted. I don't think we're going to want that many though, so I think just 2 will do. Is there another transformer I can fit these into? There is. Okay, actually that changes my mind a little bit. So what we can do instead, then, is plug these in here. And have a transformer where it's just rad bolts. We need to get some unfortunate soul to sweep this up, I think. And then maybe we'll put some more down here. And then we need to get these to turn off if this is full. So out sends a green signal when it's full. So we need this to come down here. And then we put a NOT gate here. And then that goes to these and to wherever else we put them. I think we're probably going to put some down here as well. But we'll sweep up the water first. Yeah, you're getting oxygen again now. That's good. I think we just remove this pipe. Okay. I mean, it takes a while to dissipate all this oxalite, to be fair, so we're not exactly in trouble. The air pressure is a bit lower, and I think we do actually have enough of an oxygen budget to have quite a few dupes here just from the meteors. But I would prefer to use this machine, because this is how we're getting our metal ore as well. At least this seems to be working again now. And we did make sure as well that it's 50-50ing the salt evenly between the machines, so we're not having an issue with that. Yeah, good job, guys. Okay, circuit overloaded. Which one? I don't know. Anything more to do over here? You've still got all these mechatronics bits to do. but it's mostly running on wheel time. Any more Draco eggs? I guess it is going to take you a while. Look, you're eating the pinch of peppers. That's good. Ah, look, see? This has worked properly. So the vents have filled this whole bit with hydrogen now. So that these are cooling stuff down properly. So that's going to help with our heat balance over here. That's good. Right, okay. Next, I think we remove this, because we don't want... actually... Yeah, this is fine. Let's get this set up as well. So we need to dump some polluted water in here. And then dump some regular water on top of it. Gas should... gas might get locked in here. You know what, let's leave this door here, that's fine. We want to oxygen this area here for the pinch of peppers anyways. They're getting too cold now. They're cooling down a lot. Probably because this isn't actually recirculating very well. So I think we allow it to recirculate like this. Maybe that would help. Maybe. Not fully convinced. I think perhaps what we need to do is actually have a few normal tiles over here. Make these normal. Yeah, and then that'll just recirculate all the heat from this over to that eventually. And then this will help remove some of the excess heat. We'll see how it goes. You've got a bit of hydrogen in here, poor cactus. Feels bad. Right, you have some polluted water in here now, that's good. So you don't actually need to do this. Cancel that. And then just dump some regular water on the top and then we should be good. Let's see what that looks like, Bert. You gone, Bert. Oh, now you've got the water. Okay, that's good. Because we're trying to stack the 3 liquids on top of each other, like... Not like that. Okay, we clearly do have to drop it from above. Oh, we just had water up here. We didn't even have to do that. That's very silly. Can I literally just remove this tile? Can I get someone to just remove that tile? Oh. Open this as well. That's very funny. Okay, I think that actually works. So now... Oh god, that looks disgusting. So we open this door. Yeah, we open this door, and then Dracos will get dropped off in here, because we're going to put a critter drop-off in here. For the excess Dracos from this room, they're going to want to wander out of this room immediately, and then they'll wander into the drowning trap. And we do this because that way we can fill this with an arbitrary amount of Dracos. It's not limited, because they immediately want to leave. And then the Dracos drown themselves, and then we don't have to feel bad about the ethical quandaries of drowning Dracos. And yeah, it's just important that every single tile in this room is a liquid. Which it is. Gene is not having the best time on the surfboard. Got a plus 16 doctor with allergies. That's kind of funny. Unconstructed mouth breather rancher Ellie. Yeah, that sounds good. I've never once felt any ethical quandaries about drowning critters, but maybe it's just me. Me neither. I've got to admit, it's not something I concern myself about. Let's give people some skill points. I haven't done that in a while. Let's be You know what? I might be selective about this. Not give everyone everything. He says he gives mechatronics to literally every duplicant in the colony. Sweet Danger. You can go for supplying 2. Where's your hat? Oh, improved carrying 2. Yeah, okay. I am dumb. Leofar, you can have digging. And by digging, I mean building. Otto can have building 2. So can Geraldo. Okay, so this should be operational now. The only issue being we haven't actually built these wires yet. That's fine. You can reach all these wires. We may as well just tile this up, and then we don't have to worry about these natural tiles. Then I think these ones we'll just put down there as well. And that way we can just absolutely shove radiation into the payload launcher. Because we're probably going to want to payload a lot of stuff. And frankly, we've got a lot of hydrogen to use. So I'm glad we have something to actually consume all the power. Just out of interest, what's the radiation level down here? Yeah, that's actually way better. It looks like the water was... Oh, the water was blocking all the radiation from this. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a drink. Today's drink is Rubicon Spring. Black cherry and raspberry. Because I've decided to stop drinking so much Pepsi. You know, for like 12 minutes. Right. Looks like we're all good. Rat bolts are here. This needs to go that way, and this needs to go this way. All right. Go, generators, go. Probably not the thumbnail today, but mildly amusing regardless. Yeah, really excited about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. In case you're not aware, that means I get paid for ads now on YouTube, which is pretty interesting. I don't tend to watch a lot of ads myself on YouTube because I use Brave, but I'm interested to see how that affects certain videos. I've actually noticed that quite a lot of the stream VODs have limited monetization for some reason. Oh no, why have you turned off? Oh, I guess this turns off at night. Yeah, I guess we don't have enough power to continuously run that. What about these? Oh, it's because you're draining... Oh, look, I think we have to actually fix this now. Yeah, I think we actually have to fix this now. So the hydrogen producers were just connected to consumer lines. And it looks like those consumer lines were just connected to the spine. But I need to actually connect the hydrogen itself to the producer spine now. So that needs to go into these two. Interesting. Okay, let's get to work on that. Hopefully we'll get like one lot of rad bolts out. That would be nice. You can build a wire over here. That's not the end of the world. But that would be silly. Let's actually just have it come down here. Yes, disconnect that. And then put this here. So then we've got 2 hydrogen wires. And they're just going to go this way. So that one is going to go up here. No, look at this. Bad. I almost destroyed all these tiles. For a nature reserve. Let's think about this. So, no. Get rid of that. Cut this off. And then this wire goes up here. Are we actually out of refined metal again? I have a habit of doing this. We are actually out of refined metal. We have plenty of it on this planet, don't we? Yeah, we have 30 tons of it on this planet. So we actually need to payload this. We need to payload the iron to the other planet. So you need refined metal, iron, manual load, and we need to dump some liquids in these because we're just gonna dump the heat into the environment with liquids. Yeah, have you got more oil? Let's sweep up the rest of this oil. There's some oil here. There you go, just a little bit. Slicksters are helping out. Feel kind of bad I woke everyone up for this, but not that bad. Have fun. Then you actually need to get over here and build this. Again, it's more mechatronic stuff you haven't bothered to do yet. That needs to be priority 9, this needs to be priority 8. I think you need to be a radiant pipe, actually. Let's make you a radiant pipe. That water's not super hot. Right, let's dump some oil in here as well. Then, yeah, you need to conveyor straight into here, so it needs to be priority 9. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if the radiant pipe actually helps out with the pinch peppers. I just spilled a load of water on myself. That was amusing. Right, oil. You... Guess who just dumped all the oil in this thing? Without any drywall. That was not the smartest move in the world. Don't tell anyone we did that. I mean, there's more oil down here. I think I'm just... You know what? At this point, I think we just open this up. We let it spread over here, and then we just sweep all the oil up from over here. There's no spores in here, so we'll be fine. We just need oil. Right, circuits. Yeah, we know circuits are overloading because it's the hydrogen lines. We need to actually get this fixed, and to do that we actually need more refined metal. So that can't really be helped at the moment. Right. No, you're not powering on properly. This is too much power draw. We do not have this much generation capacity without the hydrogen. In fact, yeah, let's just disconnect this whole thing until we've got the hydrogen centrally hooked up. Because it's no longer the main... Our base is no longer the main power consumer, it's this thing. So we need to do this. Which means we need this to be finished. And yes, we could just manually send rockets back and forth. But that's a lot of micromanagement. I'd rather just set up an automated solution. So now, if we want the oxalite to drop through here, the meteors, we leave it open. And then if we want to actually access this, we shut it. We can open and shut it. You could do this with any building, by the way, that you want to automate that doesn't actually have an automation port. Provided you can actually fit in a door to support it. So we'll just leave it open for now, because we're not actually using it. We have dumped all the iron ore from here now. So that's good. Right, Leofar, can I just get you to actually just get over this? Sorry. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. I just panicked because it looked like there was oxygen in this room. No, we're fine. You definitely don't need to dump any more hydrogen in this room, so you can disconnect this now. Record number 3 is at 68%. Also, what we should actually do, because we've got so much water over here, I should probably actually just dump oxygen on the other planet from this planet. Like, unironically, I think that would actually make sense. I think what we would do is we would end up expanding the spawn further over this way. Right, has that pushed all the oil over here? Oh, that's pushed all the oil over here in a way that doesn't actually help us. So I think we want to pitch a pump this. And then I believe we want to tile that. I think we just want to dig all of this out. Then just move this pump down, maybe. You poor sods. Yeah, I guess this is where we'll get the oil from. There is more lead. Is there spores? Are there spores in here? There's food poisoning germs sodding everywhere. That's to be expected with that geyser. Grab some more lead from here. Some fossil, maybe. Yeah, this will be cool enough now, won't it? It'll be cool enough if they're actually standing in the liquid. So we can do all of this. Right. You've done all the dry walls, so now you can dump oil in here. Oh, hold on. I just saw a payload. I just saw a payload. Look. Yeah. They're on the way. Okay, let's check this out. Did we build the thing in time? We did build the thing in time. Okay, look. Here's the first payload. Excellent. So what are we sending over here? We're sending iron. Yes, iron helps us play. So... are these set to payloads? I think the dupes are just grabbing them all manually because they're bored. So I think when the dupes aren't bored, they'll be leaving them alone. But for now, they're all manually delivering them. Hooray! Open the GAN! You produce heat, but that's not an issue. You don't produce heat, we know that. Hooray, we have refined metal again. It's coming from space. Obviously, it's not super quick. We might need more than one. Does that actually reach over there? Not really, no. Maybe one will do for now. I guess we'll see whether we just get inundated with payloads. I kind of doubt it. Right, so you need to dump some oil in here. And then this is for unpacking the payload-related stuff. So what are we delivering over here again? Probably just normal stuff. So I think we actually just want a chute over here. Yeah. And then, similarly, we need... Oh, I know. We need a chute over here to dump all this stuff out. Okay. I can just go here. I feel like this playthrough has become quite unneat, but I also have absolutely no issue with this. I just want to get stuff done. That is the goal of this playthrough now. What are you doing? Okay, we're doing alright on the oxygen front now. That's good. In that case... Oh, we're doing alright on the oxygen front because it's pumping it from here. We don't actually want this anymore, so you can turn this off. That was just while this wasn't working. This is our backup oxygen. I.e. the oxalate. You did build the drywall here, right? Travado, don't fail me. I really hope you haven't been shoveling mountains upon mountains of oil in here and having it disappear into space. No. Okay, that's good. Right, that'll do. Okay, so there is coolant in here now. That's good. So, are we actually all set? No, because we still need to power the radiation generators over here. So more metal is arriving, but it's still not a lot. I say it's not a lot. It's mostly not a lot because I am prioritizing it in a very odd way. Right, so this is where the hydrogen line needs to go. Okay. Do that one first, and then we'll start reorganizing things. Also, I bet we still actually have the... Yeah, we do still have the overlay mod, but I just completely forgot about it. That would actually be worth doing, wouldn't it? Hold on. Right, let's reset everything out once we're done with this. Well, yeah, we'll do that once we set everything out. Once we're done. It shouldn't take you too long. We do need to keep dumping it from this planet. That's fine. You are generating plenty of rads. You're hot. You're still cold. Probably because of the metal tile. No! Travado, Dupes, you're standing in the way. You're standing in the way of greatness. Okay, what have we got in here? Okay, perhaps this was not the best thought out plan in the world. The dupes have to load stuff in here, and they have to run past the radiation route. Yeah, that's not ideal. Balls, balls, balls. Also, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this off when this is full. So... what on earth has led to this arrangement? So I need to open this up. Okay, look. Here's how we're doing this. You're going in here. You're digging this out. Covering this up with drywall. You're hot. I felt special for a moment until I realized you're talking to tiles. Lol. More skill points. So we obviously need a way to turn this off when this is full of rad bolts. That's very important. So this needs a NOT gate. And then we need to plug it in here. Which means we are going to have to come in here and open this up. Oh, can we open it up in such a way the hydrogen doesn't all come out? Hey Neosa, how you doing? I'm doing alright. My webcam's not really working that well tonight, but it's too bright and the exposure keeps changing automatically. Which is not what I'm looking for. But we're doing okay. We're setting up all of our payload automation so we can just freely exchange resources between the two planets, because that's just majorly annoying at the moment. The frozen forest is doing alright, but it needs metal, and this planet, it needs metal and oxygen. This planet has both of those things. I think we're just going to have to open this up like this. We'll dump more hydrogen to get in here again later. It's not like we're ever going to run out of hydrogen with this bomb, so I don't really care about leaking the hydrogen, to be honest. Provided it's not actually going into space. Also, now this begs the question, why don't I just have the Radbolt come out here and do something? Oh look, the Shinebug! The Shinebug's here to help out. It's very funny. It's eating the phosphorite! No, how they? That's very funny. Yeah, this asteroid's doing alright. We're trying to get our Draco population up, and then we'll really be able to go to town on this save. Right, there we go. You're sorted now. So the real issue is they have to come over here to actually load up the machine. And that's the route where the Radbolts are going. So let's see if we can solve that with automation. That would be handy. I don't think we can. Because if we turn this off, it will lose Radbolts, which is not what we want. I think I did want to cover this up long term. I think we just have to put this here. Yeah, I think we just have to put this here and then not actually build stuff in this area. I guess we didn't actually need the auto sweeper over here, did we? Because we're loading into this via conveyor. Also, I'm going to put a switch here just so we can manually turn this on and off if we want. That should override this, I think. Oh, we'll see. Leofar, we actually need you to get motivated to do this. Sorry. See, you can build it really quickly. You just have to be motivated. Yeah, keep shooting that metal ore over at the other planet. And stop injuring all the duplicates. We'll leave stuff here just in case we need it here, but I don't imagine we're actually going to use this one. Yeah, go for it, Leofar. Right, okay. So set that to this. Set this to off. Good. Oh, we got blueprints wise. I still don't think I care. Okay, so how are the metal stocks looking on this planet now? Better. That's good. So we do need to build this ladder over here, apparently. We can dig all of this out now. That's fine. And then this wire needs to plug in over here. So These need to bridge. You need to prioritize those. That's fine. And then let's probably 8 this wire. So that is the next hydrogen wire, which is going to come out of these. What possessed me to do it like this? I don't know. Right, here's what we're doing. We're putting some tiles here. Then we're digging this out. So yellow will do that first. Then dig this out and we'll leave the wire out this way. Then we'll rearrange the wires afterwards, I guess. Nope. Nope. Actually, you know what? That's fine. I think that's actually not an issue. You are the digger after all. Yeah, you can get out. That's good. Right, so this wire can go up here. Remove this. Need to make sure that we're not getting rid of the whole nature reserve. And then we've got a little bit of a way to go up here. Okay. That's a good start. We could use aluminium for the rest of this, I guess. I do just want to get this done. So cut this off. And once we've actually plugged everything in, we can unplug it and replug it in to save wires. Whatever, just just build it out of steel. I just want it done, alright? Please. Oh, let's investigate where we can plant the arbor acorns as well. So, it looks like... Yeah, so it looks like we can plant them on these tiles. So we want to plant one here. So, we obviously want to make it an actual natural tile. But let's start off with it not being natural tiles, just so that we can get a feel for it. Like, can we plant them this close together? And then what we do is we just... I guess we just open this door and let a pip in here with some acorns. We see what happens. So I guess we've got to start with the one up here. You're just stuck in the door. You can get murdered. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying in my VODs that is causing YouTube to say I have limited monetization over them. It's about 20% of the videos where it gets that yellow thing, which means I'm getting reduced ad revenue. It's not affecting any of the main YouTube videos, and it's not affecting most of the other series. It just seems to be only VODs. Presumably because I'm talking about dupes peeing and farting and stuff all the time. I don't know. It would be helpful if they gave even the slightest amount of information. Right, this appears to be working. I'm relieved. Also, does this actually work if we switch this on and off? No. Okay. Forget about it then. Yeah, we'll keep sending metal back here for a while. This is set to making... This is actually set to making iron and steel. Did we just turn the coolant pipe off? I think I'm... No? We're just out of coolant. Well, that's interesting. Right, let's put the arb acorns in here. How many arb acorns do we have now? We probably have like 300. Probably don't need 300 arbor acorns. We have 260 in there. And then this tree has 15 on it. Interesting. We'll have me some acorns. But primarily, I love me some actual wires getting built. That would be ideal. Yeah, you guys are doing all right. Oh, hold on. Red shirt guy. Okay, no one's on the sleep only schedule. That's fine. I thought I set someone to the sleep only schedule by accident. You're still erupting. But yeah, I should have done this ages ago. We just didn't have the metal. How much iron do we have now? Yeah, because anywhere where I've told you to build a wire out of iron, spoiler alert, I don't want that. Also, why we got a load of CO2 over here? Because we have a CO2 lock over here. Wait, what if our liquid locks burst? That's not good. No, don't dump liquid chlorine in there. Interesting. Well, I hope that hasn't been happening for ages. Metal or metal? Yes. Testing their metal. Right. So anywhere where we've got the actual steel queued up, we should get rid of it. It's not going to be immediately obvious from this overview, is it? It's just this bit down here. Right, remove this. It's very important. I feel like we're pretty close. User is getting a nice surf in, that's good. So you are actually done, which means I could disconnect you. So now you should actually be going onto the power spine, and the power should be taken off on the consumer loop, and that should stop the wire from overloading. And then this one will disconnect it a different way once the wire is actually finished. And hopefully that means we're actually going to start using all of our hydrogen power for other things again, because we've been kind of wasting it. The vent is now dormant, but it activates again fairly frequently. I'm not too worried. And we also have a fairly decent amount of hydrogen stored up. That means we should turn these back on. Oh, I was geotuning the water geyser? Are you serious? Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, wait, we were geotuning it to get 30-degree water. Oh, no, that was the plan. Okay, no, apologies, I forgot. I forgot. Did we use all the bleach stone on that? No. We still have some bleach stone. Yeah, we were actually doing that to get 30 degrees water, but it's not active at the moment. Sorry, was indecisive, now not so sure. Let's set it all to the hydrogen vent again. What do you mean you're out of aluminium? Doubt. There you go. And then that wire will be done. So, once we actually send the next lot of payloads over, we'll start building all the glass, all the solar panels over here. That will help you with power. And then we'll start building your actual power network. Because what we'll do is we'll build a transformer spine. We'll probably just build the transformers and all the power producers over here for now. Oh look, the rover lander is covered in snow. That's interesting. Right, you're done. Okay, so that means now we can come down here, and this can get disconnected, and you can remove all of this. Okay. And that means now we should be able to plug this in and have enough power. Right? It's investigate. Obviously, it's the middle of the day at the moment, so I'm not super worried about that. But let's get at least some radiation coming out of here. Oh, you need to get this water out of here again. Liquids! Get the liquids out of here. You planted the acorns, that's good. So now we open that. And then we open this very quickly. Let a pip through. And investigate where the pips can plant the trees. And then we'll put natural tiles in, and we'll start doing all of that at some point. Okay, now close it again. No, that was too soon. Pip looked at the open door and contemplated escape and didn't quite go for it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well now you're all just showing off. So you're gonna go plant this over here, that's fine. So he's just like, bleh. So now we open this up and do the next one. I'm pretty sure we can just plant them 3 apart like this and it's fine. Yeah, you're still fine. So we'll murder you. Then one of you will plant the next tree. Is it you? No. I'm feeling fairly confident in this. And then the fact that none of these have been affected either means we can probably just do it vertically and it'll be fine. So I won't mess around with this for ages. Oh, hold on. Look. We're sending glass. Payload wars. Payload wars. Maybe this will be the thumbnail today. You know, mix it up a little bit. Space. They seem to be drifting somewhat lazily. Right, so the glass is landing here and getting auto unpacked. Yeah, glass. Okay, that's good. We're out of power. That's not good. So now we can start building solar panels. So I know the... Let's see. So let's plan this. Let's actually plan this like we did in this planet. So we'll have the tiles, then the transformers, then the solar panels. So tiles are going to go at this... Whatever level it is where it doesn't block this. Actually, I don't think that even really matters. I think it's just above this. Well, actually, this is where we're landing the stuff. So we need this to be open, we need this to be open. So... we can actually just do whatever we want. Maybe we just put it down here. I think we just put it down here. The only thing is, we have a heavy watt wire. It's going to go across this stuff here. and have a decor penalty. Do I actually care about that at this point? I'm not really sure. Let's put it up here just so that we can do it over this if we... No, it really doesn't matter because we need to leave this open. We're going to move the rocket platform anyways. Yeah, so we do this here. And we dig all of this. Yeah. Seems good to me. And then we can start building a whole transformer network over here. And then we'll actually have some more reliable power over here because we have been burning coal and we're literally out of coal. Yeah, okay. Good. Well, we have deposits. We haven't used all the deposits. So let's go and grab those. Yes, we weren't completely silly. We were just mildly silly. It's probably a few more accessible ones as well. Also, we have 50 kilograms per tile of carbon dioxide in here. That's quite funny. Yes, good order of operations. Good job. You did the thing. Also, you're probably going to need the oxygen masks now, right? Let's actually turn this off. So let's just cut that out. You guys can breathe all the remaining oxygen in here. I presume we're still venting hydrogen here at some point. Okay, we're not at the moment. Let's refill this room with hydrogen, because that worked pretty well. Yeah, the Weezeworts actually take all the oxygen and displace it out of the room, so the room does actually fill with hydrogen, which is quite nice. See? Well. You'll know what I mean. Look, it's almost there. See, there it is. So now we just cut that off. Can we enable this? Oh, we've got enough hydrogen in here. That's good. Who's suffocating? Lyra. That's fun. So we'll build this immediately. Oh god, we killed Lyra. What happened? Oh, it's because they were going to climb down here? Oh, I see. Hold on. Dig. Dig. That should solve the issue. Good thing I actually noticed. Yeah, this should be fine now. I would prefer to have the ladder here so you don't have to go through the water. Yeah, now we actually have glass. That's good. So, the actual situation for the Transformers is not too complicated. So, how much refined metal do we have? Or how much regular metal do we have? We have plenty, so... Let's see. So, yeah, I believe it's just batteries, transformers, battery transformers. Nothing too complicated. I'm really coming around to just this horizontal transformer thing at the top of the map. We'll do one more set of these for now. And then in terms of the heavy wire, so... Probably just regular heavy wire, right? No, we have lead. We have lead. Let's make it conductive. So... Let's see. We'll plug in producers over here, because this will be the top solar panels, right? So producers... Then consumers. Then producers. Then consumers. But yeah, that's just going to be the solar panels. So Then we have these. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's the same sun level as on this planet. So we've hooked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solar panels to that one conductive wire. So we can do 9 here as well. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we'll have to move the rocket platform, but we were gonna do that anyways. Rocket platform is gonna go up now. So then these are just gonna go on like this. Good stuff. And yes, we could have made glass here. But that would have been sad. Ultimately, we have to set up all this infrastructure so we can export reed fiber and plastic, because we're not doing Drecos on the other planet, I don't think. That's not what I'm immediately thinking of. Right, let's get this all done then. Radiation sickness. Yeah, you're gonna get radiation sickness. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Actually, hold on, let's be sensible about this. Let's priority 9 the dig. We priority 9 this construction. And that way, they'll actually get over here first. Actually, oh yeah, here's what we do. Priority 8 this. Then we priority 7 this. Priority 7 the stuff in the middle. Priority 9 the walkway over there. And then priority 8 the solar panels to cover themselves up. Who's idle? Steve! Steve! He's on a ladder to nowhere, and the rocket appears to be disabled even though it's gone. Well, okay then. Yeah, just remove these. I'm presuming you'll be able to get out of here fast enough. Yeah, you might want to deconstruct this one too. Just a little bit of suffocating labor going on. Looks like you guys are still getting hit by the rad bolts walking through here. That's not ideal. I think you can probably stop exporting this now. So I think we just drop that. We can launch the rest of this. I don't overly care otherwise. Right, what's in the pod? No one I care about. And then we're going to want to build all of the meteor handling stuff over here as well. The difference is the Desertlands has ice meteor showers. So we get water from that, which is good because we have a spawn. I guess that's not overly important. We'll do that after we've actually set up the power. And then we obviously can't have the solar panels go over this, so we'll leave a gap. And then how many can we fit over here? Not that many. 1, 2, 3. How much water can you reliably get from the ice meteors? I've got a planet like to start trying to harvest these on. I have no idea. This is literally the first spaced out run where we've actually harvested meteors, which sounds very, very weird to say out loud. I mean, we're getting a large amount of oxalite from these meteors. That's not an oxalite meteor, that's a payload. You lied. Are you actually auto-sweeping these? I think people are just eager to come pick them up. I think that's the issue. But if we get anywhere near the amount of water or ice that we got from the oxalite meteor showers, we'll get a fairly decent amount of water. Probably enough to handle a few dupes. Like half a dozen, maybe. This asteroid already has really good water. We're kind of just waiting for the Drecos at the moment. They're doing all right. We're getting more eggs. We're getting more eggs. We're getting more Drecos. We've got a little baby. We definitely need to get the chlorine out of here. So that's the next thing we need to send over is Dash of Salt Vine seeds. What else do I want? I'll continue to think about that. Circuit overloaded? Oh, this one. Yeah, that's fair. I'm quite looking forward to hooking up all of the transformer infrastructure over here, to be honest. You need to make more glass, don't you? You do actually need to make more glass. So make like another 100 lots of this. It's not like you guys are busy. Yeah, you planted the tree. The pip overlay is not showing any issues, so I'm pretty happy with this. Right, so murder these guys. And then... oh, God. Wait, have you just been filling these with polluted water from the map? Yes. That's kind of funny. I didn't actually want to grow you here. No, they're getting bitten. So, we'll do this another time, but it's good to know we can just plant the pip trees in here. We can have 5 arbor trees per bit here. So that's going to be like 40... no, not 40. Like 30 arbor trees for lumber. 30 wild ones. Seems pretty good. Unidentified objects. I guess they're both going to get meteors at the same time. Yeah, deliver all the Dash of Salt Vines. So let me see when we get that salt vine. Then you're still building all of this over here. That's good. A little bit sad that we're going to move all the rocket stuff. We're going to have to make a better actual exit for the rockets. I think, but we probably don't have to worry about that today. Let's keep this on priority 7, and we'll keep building this stuff. Let's build the batteries first. We'll replace these with smart batteries as we need to. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then... something like this. Mm-hmm. And then we'll do the drywall. So this one, instead of having the red stripe, it's going to have the orange stripe. Orange, you glad I didn't give it a red stripe? Wah wah. Whoops. That's what I get. Unsubscribe. Yes, that's the correct response. Can make orange rhyme with banana. Banana. I don't know, I did it again. I'm not having a very good time actually clicking the buttons, am I? Right, and then rotate it twice, and then we just drag it. Oh, hold on. We're getting the meteors. We're getting the ice meteors over here now. Very opportune time for that. The reason we're drywalling this is because I just want to pour some liquid in here to act as the conductive medium. We got ice. Whoosh. Well, technically we got snow. It's all melting fairly quickly. But this is good, because we're actually getting the water on these tiles, so that'll be the conductive medium. Like it. Obviously it's not sticking around, because we haven't built the drywall yet. Dupes are just like, these conditions are ridiculous. Why are you scolding? Oh, wait, what? Oh, you're carrying literal molten glass that hasn't cooled. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a thing that exists. Okay, dig this. How very exciting. And I thought that was a meteor. Someone's dead tired from a snoring friend as well. Who's the snorer? Oh god, we're gonna have to go through all the dupes to find out who the snorer is. Probably. Loud sleeper is what we're looking for. Grey area. Grey area is constantly causing trouble. Yeah, because you're over here now. Right, grey area. You're going over here. Ruby is going here. And then we're done. Apologies to whoever had to sleep next to grey area. What an unpleasant experience. Yep. So it's interesting we're getting meteors and the planets at the same time. I guess it's just how it goes. Also, separate thought. We should probably actually use the telescope over here, right? I mean, we'll just build it temporarily on this planet, I think. Actually, yeah, just do it like that. That's fine. And then power can go up here. And oxygen. We have an oxygen pipe. That can go here. Amazing. The ice is melting in all the oil. That's interesting. Okay. Critter's starving. I think that's fine. We got the dash of salt vine yet? No. I presume because... Oh, because this is covered in oxalite. Oh, we don't have the robo miner over here. Rare.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you very much for the prime. FRD dots. Do appreciate it. Enjoy your green platy badge. Thank you very much for subscribing and contributing to the Twitch channel. We are slowly paying off all of my equipment that I bought for the stream. And it's actually, I say slowly, it's going pretty well now. We are pretty much paid off. I think there's this light here and one or two little bits, and that's about it. But thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I'm glad you guys enjoy hanging out here. I certainly enjoy being here. But you're scolding. You're scolding because you're carrying the glass in space. Yes, that's the issue. You got the diamond? Yeah, I gave you the diamond. I don't tell people why I give out a diamond. But you got it. So, right. Let's see. I could probably put this here. Can I rotate this? It's not really going to get covered. It would have to go... Yeah, it would have to go here. And that means I'd have to move this conveyor loader thing, which I could do. So let's do that. You've lost your bubblegums somewhere. Do the dupes enjoy being here? I think the dupes sometimes enjoy being here. I think it depends on the run. Definitely depends on the run. You're the yes, you've also got the train. You're the current hype train conductor. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove this, and then we're gonna have to put the robo miner up here, I think. And we'll have to remove these. And then we can put a ladder over here to access this, I think. You guys actually get out. You can't get out at the moment because you need to dig this. It's very amusing. Here you go. You're all picking up all the ice and delivering it somewhere. Not really sure what you're up to. Wow, wow, you have to do some parkour to get up here. That's kind of funny. Right, I think the thing over here will still work. The conducting panel will still work. I don't think the center has to be on the outflow. I think it just has to be somewhere on the thing. Right, mesh tile here. I guess it doesn't have to be a mesh tile. Robo miner here. Wire goes here. Then you can dig everything in this radius. You can't dig this tile. But I don't think that's an issue, because I don't think I have anything in that tile. And then I need to set you to manual again. You need to be glass and dash of salt vine seeds. There you go. And you do need a... Oh, you need a conduction panel as well, don't you? Okay. You should go to bed. You have early morning tomorrow, but I want to chill a bit. Sleep is overrated. Sleep is overrated. I'm probably not going to be sticking around for ages tonight. But I think we pretty much achieved what I wanted to today, which was mostly just the thing. I was going to do a Mega Aquarium stream, but I thought 1,000 YouTube subscribers, we have to do some ONI today. To celebrate that fact, that momentous fact. Right, let's put this here. And then that'll cover the robo miner. Yeah, none of this stuff seems to be overheating. I think we are getting enough coolant through this generally. I say, as there's no coolant in the line whatsoever. It's a little bit worrying. Hydrogen generators are all running pretty flat out. We are somewhat draining the hydrogen, but not too much. I think we're fine. Right. That's true, but I appreciate a good night's sleep. Oh, I know, I'm joking. Get sleep. Sleep is really important. I definitely don't get enough sleep, in general. But that's mostly because I find it kind of difficult to fall asleep. And in the summer, I wake up earlier with the sun anyways. So, I'm kind of used to it, which is probably not a good answer, but it's an answer that exists. You're a bit tired and went some bike ride today. Nice, nice. Ooh, look at all this ice. The crushed ice from the meteors. Doesn't seem like a lot, actually. I'm going to be real, it doesn't seem like a lot. Probably less than the oxalite meteors. You try to make your bedroom pitch black? Yeah, we have blackout curtains, but I think oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on here? Just landing glass all over the place, willy-nilly. This is out of power because... why? Oh yeah, because we're out of coal! That whole chestnut. You never ended up digging out this stuff. So I need you to get in here. And I need you to actually dig out some more coal for us to use. This is so we can get off of coal on this planet. This is very important. There's more stuff over here. That's good. It's not quite as much as I thought it would be. There's a big deposit here. In the chlorine zone. It's probably generally how it's going to go. Yeah, you can dig that stuff out, I imagine. Probably not this one. Yeah, you can dig that out to... It's not too much, but hopefully it's a start. Right, so priority 9 this. Looks like the Drakos are groomed and tame, so that's good. We are getting more eggs. So one thing I want to do is I want to set up the cool steam vent tamer for this. I want to set up the condenser build that I talked about recently on YouTube. I know the Luma Plays design is technically better, but I want to actually build that condenser design that everyone kept asking me about in at least one of my runs. Because I often kind of fumble these. Like, either we put them in an industrial sauna, where we use it incidentally as part of our build, or we build some kind of suboptimal tamer. But now we have an actual tamer design that I want to use. So we gotta do that somewhere. Right, you've got some coal now. Thankfully, there's lots of coal in these tiles. You're letting out a bit more chlorine again, that's fine. Oh, you're out of... Let's see. Are you still running this? You're priority 5. Let's make you priority 9. Also, let's actually just set this as a lower launch mass. Yeah, there you go. Get them out of here. We've divided up the seeds. We've got 1.5 seeds in here now. When are you going to get here? Not very long. These payloads take hardly any time to actually land. I feel like it would be much more time-consuming landing rockets back and forth. Obviously, we still got to do it. Also, I love how this asteroid is called Socorista. What kind of name is that? Yeah. Payloads. I think we do just do the payload shot today for the thumbnail. It's kind of undramatic, but it's also fairly unique. So I think that's a good shout. Yeah, salt mines. So now we can actually start consuming all this chlorine over here. Because you just need sand and chlorine. And the chlorine here is being really annoying. Although now we need to move it up, I think. It's fine. I guess we're just going to go the whole way into here. It's not really a big issue, but we do need the coal power until we get the solar panels up and running. You're pretty close to getting up and running. In fact, you actually need to dig this. Also, you really do keep getting shot by rad bolts. We need it. I'll think about this. What are you currently loading this full of? You're not loading this full of anything. You're just trying to get rad bolts over here, and you're not succeeding. I think I just turn this off for now. Well, you're trying to grow. It's a good sign. What print tools we got? Radiation Eater Researcher is actually kind of interesting. Because we usually have our researchers in radiation rooms at some point or another, don't we? Yeah, I'm gonna print Max, whatever. It's kind of rare. So you can be a researcher. We'll skill everyone up in a minute. You can miner and farming, that's good. Pip's hanging out in the tiles by the looks of it. okay, let's just skill everyone up now. So, Harold, you can have research, because you've been interested in that as well. We're going to want a few different researchers on different planets, I think. But I'm just going to give you research as well, just for extra attribute points. Red shirt guy, you can have suits. We don't actually have many people with suits training yet, obviously because we don't have any Atmos suits yet. You can have field research for similar reasons. And same for you. Oh, what about these guys? Right, you can get digging 2. You can get supplying. Layra can get digging. Oh, we didn't build a little pod for these guys. They can't change their hats very easily. I don't know where I put the pod, though. Also, I need to be careful not to overskill these guys too much. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of struggling to actually melt, because it's not really conducting very much temperature with this. It's not like the oxalite where it off-gasses and goes away regardless of what we do. So we are going to need to prioritize getting some mining set up. So we can do that today as well. That sounds good. Oh, that shouldn't take too long. Now you're turned off, you're going to stop getting shot at all the time, so that'll help. So it wasn't too complicated. It was just mesh tile, robo miner, auto sweeper, loader. So let's try something like that over here. So we can hook this all up to a power line here as well. Let's make this out of iron. That's fine. So that goes there. And then what's the spacing on this? Spaced out 8. Okay, so here. That seems fine. And then the loader is just on the back. And the sweeper is just immediately in front of the robo miner. Okay. Seems fine to me, and we don't have to worry about this off-gassing, so we can just conveyor it through the solar panels. That sounds good. So we'll plan out all of this. I'm enjoying this. I'm glad that we're actually fully utilizing meteors, and I'm also glad it's not actually as intimidating as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely not as annoying as the base game was. Or, well, I mean, the base game was annoying, but it was supposed to be annoying. I'm glad it's more accessible now when you actually need it to be accessible. Because if space wasn't accessible on a run like this, we'd just be dead. And there's still a fair amount of thought that has to go into doing it properly, but it's just, you can survive. You can do it and not just kill everyone. Or get everyone trapped, or whatever. So that's all obviously going to need a wire. Let's just do it like this. Hello, Uglabisk. Hope you're doing well. We were going to do Mega Aquarium today, but because we've hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is mental, I wanted to do another ONI stream today to celebrate that. So that's going to go in here, and I guess we're going to conductive wire bridge that, and then bridge this here. So now I get to discover what YouTube ad revenue and monetization works like, which is gonna be interesting. I feel like people have to fight a lot to get certain videos monetized. Most of my YouTube specific content, or all of my YouTube specific content, apart from videos where I've literally used a copyrighted song, don't appear to have had any issues. So I think it's only like 5% of my watch time content on YouTube is limited monetization. But I still want to know why. I feel like it's because we just talk about dupes peeing and farting all the time. Because it's a lot of VODs from Flip Farters. It's a lot of VODs from Arboreal Airheads. I'm just not sure what triggers it at all. I noticed that the first episode of Rhyme Revenge was also limited monetization. So I might, because that one's got like 2,000 views, I might request a review for that one so a human could look at it and I can find out why that's been flagged. Just for that one video. But then again, maybe I'm worrying too much. Like, I have only just hit this threshold. I'm probably not even slightly on their radar at the moment. I'm probably making about 17 pence. We'll see what it says tomorrow morning. It's very interesting to me. Right, so we do need a coolant loop up here. We have the wires, we have the coolant loop. I think that's all we have up here, so... I don't think the conductivity matters too much. I think we'll just make it out of iron. And, oh, how do we do this on the other planet? We did it in a really neat way. Yeah, we had up and down. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. So, something along the lines of this. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this. I might actually do a video talking about meteor harvesting as well. I feel like that'd be a handy sandbox showcase video. But I want to try a few... I want to see what the other planet meteors are like before doing that video, I think. Right, so what pipe did we use for this? We used regular pipe. So, something along the lines of this. Most of my experimentation with conduction panels so far has been less than useful. I want to like them, but I haven't been able to figure them out yet, I guess. I mean, I think the answer is, for a long time, they were very unconductive, or you had to make them out of aluminium. You had to really think about the conductivity to get them to do even the smallest amount of work. They buffed them quite a bit since then. So long as you don't need a massive amount of cooling on something, a conductive panel will generally work for that. Like, people have been recommending I use them on steam turbines instead of the radiant piping I normally do. And I've seen some mild success with that. And it saves metal. But I still like building the pipe snakes anyways. You know me. Right, so we need coolant. Obviously we have lots of water. This is effectively a coolant loop that we're feeding. So I could probably just bridge something off here. This is 30 degrees water. I think we just take it off here and don't worry about it. So let's literally send it this way. Go over here. Run it along here. Run it down here. And then... back down here, back over here, and then up here. That seems fine. Oh, wait, I don't even need this anymore. This is a redundant pipe. Okay. So, disconnect this. Disconnect this. Disconnect this. Remove this. Cancel the bridge. And literally just send it like this. Good. You'll love to see it. I tried using them on steam turbines and it wouldn't cool enough compared to the radiant pipes. Maybe I just need to keep playing with them. I think making them out of aluminium still really helps. And I think it would have to be like a self-cooled steam turbine or something where it's not requiring a huge amount of cooling to work. But I haven't done the maths on it. Alright, it's going to take you a while to build all this stuff anyways. What priority do you want to do this in? I've set this all to priority 7. I think, to be honest, the internals could be priority 7, and this coolant stuff could be priority 6. Yeah, you've got a lot to do now. Yeah, self-cooled. I definitely didn't use aluminium with or without the extra I. British aluminium. So that's probably it, yeah. Colony lacks astronomy skill. That's funny. Do we get an astronomer over here? I think we do. Let's, oh, we can't. We, removed the rocket platform. Fun. Alright, I'm gonna bite the bullet. We're gonna build a liquid lock over here, and this is gonna be the new exit to space, and this is going to be deprecated. We need this, we need all this coal as well, right? So let's just go over here and grab some coal. There was literally no coal in that bit. There's a little bit here.
Thanks for the raid.
Batteries. Batteries sold separately. Thank you very much for raiding. How are you? What have you been up to? Have you been playing ONI? We are kind of just wrapping up today, actually, but I'll summarize what we are doing. So we are frozen foresters. We start on the frozen forest asteroid. We have pretty much tamed it. What is going on here? Oh, we just have micrograms of super hot carbon dioxide. Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Look what we didn't cool. Look what's in a vacuum and we didn't cool. The rad bolt generators. These don't overheat, but they will melt. Is that actually a problem? Obviously, we don't want any gas here. So I think we do want to cool these down. They generate a fair amount of heat though, 5 kDTUs. But obviously if we don't cool them down at all, they are just going to eventually melt. So we can't avoid doing this. What's the actual answer? Because this is exposed to space. Do I literally just cover this up and we fill it with gas periodically? I don't think that's the answer. I think we just have to build conductive panels and hope it works. Because we don't want to disrupt the radiation either. So we'll do it like this. But yeah, hope you're well. Hope your dupes are up to interesting things. I think we'll just do it like this. I'm gonna be honest, I've not been paying attention to how much coolant is in this loop. It doesn't seem like there's a lot. It doesn't seem like there's any. I think we might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, this is dormant for what? 34 cycles? Did we just straight up run out of water? I feel like we didn't budget the water properly. How many arbitraries is this feeding? I mean, we're... Let's see. So that's... Who's scolding now? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, you're just gonna have to scold. You're not scolding for too long. Oh, you're exhaling more carbon dioxide. Oh, that's interesting. So now these are cooling down just a little bit. Carbon skimmers aren't even running because the carbon dioxide vent is off. We were getting a little trickle of polluted water in through that. We are still just dumping regular water here. And grabbing all the ice. And bringing it up here to melt. That's wasting everyone's time. I think this needs to be a water coolant line rather than a polluted water coolant line. And I need to make it independent from whatever this is. Because we were using this to cool down, or we were using it to heat up the base. The base is plenty hot enough now. Yeah, I think here's what we need to do. We need to make a separate coolant line now for this. Although, I'm not really sure where the rest of this is going to go. That's oxygen cooling as well. I'm not going to think about this now. I'm too tired to think about this now. Spent all day in last stream cleaning a giant swamp area. Took 100 cycles. Was huge. Nice, nice. Yes. So the frozen forest has been going all right. We ran out of metal here, so we had to go raid the Desertlands asteroid to grab more metal. And we succeeded in that, and we landed a rocket, but we have since removed the rocket platform. We're doing payloads now. And we're trying to get the power infrastructure up here with solar panels, and actually set up a cooling network as well, which I believe is in progress. This asteroid is much more in the way of raw resources. In fact, here's what we should actually be doing. We should be pumping polluted water into this, into the payload launcher, and sending it to the other planet. That's what we should be doing. So this is the end goal. So let's take it out after the metal refinery and send it up here to this thing. God, there is so much spaghetti here. It's just ridiculous. We'll start shipping polluted water to the other planet too. And then that polluted water is going to come down here, and then we just feed it onto the loop. And it's very important we get this... Okay, it's very important that you stop suffocating. Very important we get the directionality of this loop right as well, and I don't think we did. I think we need to reverse these. Yes, we do. Very smart. Who's suffocating? Layra is suffocating again. There is literally oxygen over here. You're fine. I do want you to come and grab this coal. So please come and do that. Yeah, I will fully admit, this run has become a bit more messy than I thought it would. Not in terms of, like, failing to do stuff, but just, like, in terms of how the bases are looking. But we're getting there. Drekos are populating. We have Drekos at last, so eventually we'll have reed fiber for everyone. Eventually we'll have plastic. Gene... Okay, this one I understand. You need to dig this immediately. We are still just trying to get rid of the breathable oxygen in this zone, though. We've kept this zone gas sealed from the rest of it. In fact, I think we've got... Yeah, there's a little bit over here. Wait, did we really just get rid of all the stuff? Yeah, you need a dash of salt line here. That's what you need. We imported some dash of salt lines to get rid of all the chlorine in this area. And it seems to have worked, apart from these areas. Oh, you know what? Leave that here, then. But you're probably not going to get over here anymore, are you? Well, yeah, no, you're trying. A little bit of oxygen is coming down here. But then you're doing the breathing instead of actually doing the task, so I'm imagining that's interrupting the task. Which is not really what we want. Yeah. Gene's on it. You know what, maybe this is just a Gene job. That's probably fine. So, we need to go back over here and we need to re-lay out these conduction panels. So they need to go here. Yeah. That's the opposite of the last route. Because otherwise the Rabot generators are just going to melt in this vacuum. And then, yeah, the polluted water from this can just bridge on here somehow. So that can go like this, and then this can go like this. I think we need to make it so it prioritizes recirculating the loop over loading new water on, though. So I think what we actually do is... put the bridge here, put another bridge here, and then let it go like this. Yeah, that should solve the issue. Oh, I'm really keen to get some polluted water payloaded over here. I think this is actually what we needed. I think that's going to solve a lot of the problems we've been having over here. Yeah, maybe we'll end it when we payload our first lot of that over. So, can you priority 9 this? Oh, you're straight up not getting oxygen anymore. I think I need to activate this now. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, because you're literally running over here to get oxygen now. This is gas sealed, so that's good, I guess. Oh, right. That means we need to make this, close this door now. Okay. How's the glass situation? Yeah, we haven't sent any more glass over. I'm keen to hook up the power over here as well, but I think we just need to get some polluted water to the other planet first. What priority is this again? 7. So we'll keep expanding the heavy conductive wire over here as well. So this is going to be the transformer spine for centralizing all of this base's power. I'm really coming around to these horizontal transformer spines. Like, so long as you do it at the top of the map, it's not getting in the way too much. I mean, in this case, it's kind of getting in the way of this. I think we're going to change where these solar panels are. We're going to do an actual access to space up here, so we stop hitting each other with rad bolts. Can you actually just do this? Horizontal spines. Yeah, because it's like, I like the vertical ones before because you just put them on the side of the map. But then the issue with that is you have to lay the conductive wires across the entire map. And it can get kind of fiddly, pulling everything over to one side. Any particular reason for top of the map instead of the bottom? I mean, in this case, we don't have exosuits, so we can't really do anything in this area yet. We could have easily done it on this map, but it's not really getting in the way. Because it's just directly underneath our solar panels. So all we have to do is have one exit, and then we can get into space and do the rockets above them, because the rockets don't block the solar panels. It's a bit messier on this planet, but we'll figure it out. We just got to get to the point where we can exchange resources freely between the planets, and then we can actually run stuff without worrying too much about survival. Hydrogen's erupting, oh that's good. Right, so you are full of polluted water now, so we need to re-enable you. The issue now being is that you're still going up in here. Oh, I haven't seen this little dialogue before, because it's not linked to a rocket. That's funny. So I think, to be honest, what we have to do is we have to put a door here, and we have to... When this is enabled, this needs to be disabled. So we, at the moment, so we alternate sending rad bolts and sending dupes. Because at the moment, the dupes are just getting shot by the rad bolts all the time. It seems like a very silly system. So when this is red, this is red. It's very funny. Not sure it's very efficient, though. So can you priority 9 that? And then we'll speed through this. Basically, I just want to see if we're going to send some polluted water over, and then we'll wrap it up. I would love to see that. Are you full of polluted water? Yeah, you're full of germs. That's very true. Well, I'm confident you can build this wire quickly. Maybe we'll luck out with the rad bolt. Oh, we just disconnected the wire. No, you just didn't fill the power. That would explain why we've been burning through all the coal. This needs to get hooked up to a power source, like solar immediately. We'll probably hook it up to the solar that's on this side. Wherever that ends up going. In fact, let's think about that. So we don't want to obstruct any of that. So I think the solar panel goes here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, whatever. Just do that for now. Yeah, you do actually need to keep this powered so that we can get the rad bolts out. In terms of power sources, we have got oil over here. We could start doing oil stuff as well. There is magma as well we could use. Or hot igneous rock, rather. But I don't really want to fiddle with any of that until we've got exosuits. Yeah, you're on your way. You're getting this wire done. Oh, now you've locked the door? Oh, that's real funny. Yeah, it's real funny, guys. Very humorous. Right, rad bolt, zippy zippy. Is that actually going to hit someone? Yes. Nope. Oh, look, Paige jumped over the rad bolt. Amazing. Now that's efficiency. Parkour. Okay. Did that send some polluted water? I think I just sent some iron. We aren't trying to send any more iron, so I guess we're just trying to fill that up for now. Well, if we stop you guys from going up here while this is filling, the issue with that is they're just going to get barred from going up here at all, because this is going to be constantly filling with polluted water. And now I need to open this so you can actually leave. Because you guys are trapped. I think this is a sign I should probably wrap it up. I'm getting a bit despondent. There's lots of stuff we can do, but I just don't really feel like doing any bit anymore. But I think we've laid out some good plans. I'm glad that we're starting to get a power spine together on this planet. Yeah, you are actually able to leave now, aren't you? You can't go through here any other way, can you? No. Well, at least you're filling with water pretty quickly. There's no way for me to detect when this is actually about to fire off, is there? Is there? I can't just shut the door. Yeah, that wouldn't work anyways, because the dupes would be like mid-work while they're doing stuff anyways. I think that was pretty pointless trying to automate that. I think for now we're just going to manually move the dupes out of the way. So maybe just remove this wire, sorry. Oh. You gonna get hit? Nah, you're too sensible. I don't think you're too sensible. Oh, actually, I think you are. Okay, that's fine. Congested hallways. Right, Steve, you need to leave. I guess you're getting some more stuff built in here, but that's not really what we were aiming for. Yeah, Steve is now suffocating. Get out of there, Steve. Good job. Oh, you're too hot. They're too hot because it's like above 50. Well, that's not good. I mean, we have got the cool steam bed right here. So I guess that makes sense. Well, there's no point growing you if you're too hot. How many Drekos are we up to now? We're still only up 3. God, it feels like these guys are taking an age. I guess it's just how it goes. Oh, one of them was elderly. I think the... Oh, yeah. The elderly one died. That's why we've only got 3 in here. Oh, well, it's still better than nothing. Right, you should give some polluted water on this shot. No, we ran out of power because you didn't fill this because we disabled access. Yeah, that works. Yep. Feels bad. Yeah. So, to summarize, things to do next week. Build the actual access over here and rebuild the rocket platform. Finish off the power spine. Move the base stuff so it's actually underneath the Drekos. And then have some other... Probably start doing oil and slicksters. That'd be a good idea. You need to import some polluted water. Oh, you need to stop putting... Oh, for fuck's sake. Look how much ethanol they put in here. Why did I tell them to do that forever? They just literally dumped all the ethanol on the map over here. Right. Okay. Well, at least our liquid lock's full now. But yeah. And stuff to do here is plant some wild arbor trees if we feel like it, but I'm not overly fussed about prioritizing that, to be honest. We need to do something about this ice situation. This is ridiculous. I think we just stop loading the ice in here. I think that's what we do. I do not care. Yeah, you guys can all be idle. Just stop shuffling ice around. Leave all the ice down here. Right, I think at this point we're just waiting around for the dupes to do stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna save it here. I think it's going alright. It's going slowly. We knew it was going to go slowly because we've got a lot of constraints. But we are solving problems and we're gradually getting there, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. But yeah, let's close it out. OBS has been misbehaving as well today, so that's fun. There we go. Music. Alrighty. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's been nice. I've enjoyed doing some ONI today with you guys. We are going to do Mega Aquarium on Wednesdays again soon, but I just felt like doing ONI tonight. And also to celebrate the fact we've hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Very exciting. So, yes. Plans for the rest of the week. I'm going to record the Volcano power generation sandbox showcase video over the next few days. So expect that on YouTube in the next few days. And after that, we are going to do the Paku video. I'm not sure I'm going to have time to do both this week, but we'll see. And then after that, Monday is a bank holiday. So we got a lot of time on Monday. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a longer stream or whether I'm going to record more YouTube stuff. I might just do more YouTube stuff and get the Paku video done and then just do a normal stream as well that day. I think that'd be a good idea. But yes, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to follow on Twitch and you'll get notifications when I go live. I usually play Video games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at the moment, 7:30 to 10:30 British time. We're big fish fans, big fish enthusiasts. So you can come and say hi to the fish as well. I did lower the price on naming the real fish to 60,000 points because I've been streaming, because I reduced it from 4 days to 3 days of streaming a week. I wanted to make sure that the channel point cost wasn't too high for that reward, so you guys can redeem it the same amount of IRL time. So hopefully we'll get some more fish names. And then there's a Discord as well where we hang out, we post memes and builds, various things. Again, most of the auction not included. But yeah, Mega Aquarium. I have got plans for a Mega Aquarium video as well, but I'm going to wait until we've done all the DLC missions for that, so that'll be later this year. But anyways, enough about me. Let's actually go raid someone. If you're still here from Battery's raid earlier, thank you very much for sticking around. It means a lot. What are we going to do? Who's on? Who's on that we can say hi to? Echo Ridge Gaming is on. Yeah, let's go raid Echo Ridge. We haven't done that in a while. Echo Ridge always pronounces my name wrong. He calls me Arisia. So we need to teach him. It's Arisia, as in re. Yes, we're gonna go raid Echo Ridge Gaming. Thanks for hanging out. I will be around later this week on YouTube. Yes, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.